Good morning. This is a remote conversation more than anything. It's not for me to be selling a product or a service or anything like that. It's I'm in the woods. It's just a conversation really about who are you and why are you here? Why are you watching me? Not why are you here on earth, that's a bit too deep. It's about why are you watching me? I've got my insights. I've got ways of finding out not exactly the precise demographic, but I've got tools within my business portals of all my social media platforms, and they give me the insights, they give me the impressions, they give me the connections, they tell me how far my posts have reached and what have you. And I know that, well, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know specifics, and I'm trying to find out more specifics. And the thing that I would like to know is, before I get into it, why am I said to you it's a conversation, yes, and it's about your intrinsic values and how they can project creative excellence. That's kind of what this is about. But before we do that, I'd like to relate on this remote land. So, pencil, paper, imaginary pencil, paper, pen, paper, evergreen, notepad, and let's go. Okay, are you a parent? So am I. Are you a quote unquote single parent? So am I. Do you see your children in this lockdown? The answer is no. Do you go through a series of beating yourself up daily? It hurts, doesn't it? If you conflicted that kind of pain on other people, how would you feel? Would you want to stop it? Then stop it. Are you a business owner? I am. And is your business struggling? It begins with an F, ends with a K, and then after that, it's a yeah. For me. What are you doing about it? Personally speaking, I'm developing, I'm pivoting, which is probably the word of the freaking corona. Because another word of the corona is unprecedented. So I'm pivoting at unprecedented times because we have confusion, we have uncertainty. So we want to get into a position of certainty. What is that certainty? It's control. So the checklist, are you in control? Tick that box, don't tick that box. What would make you be in control? Why have you come onto my platform? That isn't a tick box, but the tick of the box is, do you normally come onto my platform? And is it for the reason of what I've asked just now? Is it because you're a parent? Is it because you're a business owner? Is it because you are very in line with your own personal development? Is it because you enjoy listening to me and finding out tactics, tips, hacks on how to increase the productivity of your being, but more to the point, increasing your health set? So I'm a very, very big believer that there should be wealth in health, and your health should be of wealth, and I promote that greatly. Are you a consumer or a creator? I am a consumer in order for me to be a creator. These are checklists. Are you a leader or a follower? I am a follower because I am the leader. And are you top down or bottom up? As in, do you find things that already work, and because of your skill set and your knowledge, do you jump in so that you can make things better? Is it a term of your own catharticism? Meaning that, do you feel good when you help solve other people's problems? Or are you bottom up? Which means that you start from the very bottom and you create something of magnificence. Number one, because you want that cathartic feeling, but you know within yourself you work better when you are developing. I didn't know what I was. I really didn't. The bottom up scared me quite a bit, because that was a massive investment for me, being bottom up. I'm gonna move the camera, sorry, my arm hurts. And I belonged to a learning consortium, a company that was a provider for teaching fitness. And that company was already existing. And by my input, I believe that I gave some impact, but it was top down. I didn't have much control on any cogs, any wheels. I just had a duty, a job, a providence of service, and I gave it, and it didn't work. Right now, I'm bottom up. I'm part of a startup of another learning consortium, another learning provider, and because of all our ideas, we brainstorm on a regular level, on a regular basis, which is because of the remote platform that we find ourselves on now. We can Zoom calls, Skype calls, etc. And we can really brainstorm our way to excellence. So for me, being part of that startup is my freaking gravy. And I am the leader as well as a follower. I do create, but I freaking consume. And being bottom up, my intrinsic value gets valued because my ideas get shared, and the business scales, it creates, it grows. So that expresses my creative excellence. And I haven't mentioned one bit about the services I provide, because you don't need to know. You just don't need to know. If I just hard sell, what would that really do? So I thought I'd get a little bit more of a relationship going. And I'd like to ask if you've ticked a few of them boxes, and if you do relate to what I'm saying. And if you do, I'd like to invite you into just commenting. Simple as that, really. I was going to say a few more things, and I think I'm going to say just one more thing, and it's something that doesn't relate to me, and that is Netflix. Do you watch Netflix? Now, especially. Because I'll be a liar to tell you that I don't. I've watched The Tiger King, the entire series. I haven't binge watched it, I've just seen it. And now I'm on something called The Heist, which it's a freaking awesome program. But mainly, I watch Netflix for comedy and documentaries. The documentaries on there have blown my mind, absolutely blown my mind. And that's where I am the consumer, and that's where I'm the follower. But all to make me the creator and the leader. And I was thinking that if you have problems, if you're struggling and you don't know how to pivot, I was thinking if you're really involved in your Netflix, like you converse about it all the time with your friends, start up a group, like a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group, and then call it the chat about the flicks. Chat about the flicks group, or start your podcast. It's all bottom up. And I think bottom up is the way to go. I really do. Because right now we're on isolation, aren't we? We're on self-isolation when we're on lockdown. So you don't really have much choice, really, because I've said it on previous posts as well. And many people who are into business, they can understand that it's about the quick and the dead. If you're not quick, you're going to die. So cathartism, expressing yourself, your intrinsic values being expressed in creative manners, to be a success and to be a worthy member of the Excellence Club. And I think 10 minutes is about your lot. Peace and love. Please comment.